So, Unbiased Ron is his name. Coming right on. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense Logic Reason. As always, I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. So, in prior videos, I talked about a gentleman who contacted me after seeing my videos. He wanted to have a discussion with me about my views. Well, we did. He contacted me. We hooked up through Zoom, and we actually had that conversation. And I would say it went well. But I didn't want to put his information out there because I don't put people's information out there. Well, his name is Unbiased Ron, and like I said, we had a very cordial conversation. We had our disagreements, but the thing about him is you can tell that he listens to what you're saying. He processes your information. He's not the type of brainwashed person who listens just to respond. And he's the type of one of these black people that if you speak to him enough, you'll start to sway him conservative because the facts don't lie. And he seems to be like a person who operates based off of facts and truth. And if you, like I say, after all those years being brainwashed and programmed into black victimhood, if you speak to him enough, you eventually pull him to be conservative. Now, he brought me back again, and this was actually, it was to be talk. It was supposed to be just a talk, but it ended up being the debate between me and his friend, the guy by the name of Focus. And I don't know what this dude Focus on. Must be some weed, because he's a typical brainwashed black person. Repeats all of the same race hustler rhetoric that he's been brainwashed and indoctrinated with. Again, he doesn't listen to anything. He doesn't listen to process information. He's the type of black that listens to response, and he's going to be a victim to the end. No matter what evidence that you give, he's going to believe his viewpoint, such as the nonsense of poverty causing crime, which he swore up and down he proved, but he didn't give a single shred of evidence that poverty causes crime, because poverty doesn't cause crime. But they want to believe. He's been brainwashed and indoctrinated with that nonsense, so he wants to believe it as an attempt to justify black victimhood. Anyway, Ron put the videos up on YouTube. That's the purpose. The whole purpose of me making this video is to say he put the videos up, and I'm going to put a link in the description to both videos. Anyone who wants to go see it, but you can see the difference between both these people. How one is a person who you can reason with, the other, he's just a lost cause. That Focus, he's a lost cause. He's going to be he's going to take that victimhood into the pits of hell, into the lake of fire. Anyway, y'all, so I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna put the link up to both videos. Anyone who wants to go watch it. But his name is Unbiased Ron, and I would mind having another discussion with him. And also, anybody else, any other friends he got, I'm always free to share my views. Anyway, y'all, as always, until next time.